Lava flowing from the volcano in La Palma has destroyed 2,000 buildings since the eruption began, according to the latest count on Saturday. The figure shows an increase of 269 buildings, according to a report on state television. More evacuations have not been organized, however, the report noted. So far, some 12,000 people have been told to leave their homes amid the ongoing eruption. Many of their homes are no longer standing. The volcano in Cumbre Vieja erupted on September 19 for the first time in 50 years. Ever since, lava and ash raining down from the sky have been destroying homes, infrastructure, and agriculture, particularly banana plantations. There have been no serious injuries, however. Furthermore, nearly 60 light to moderate earthquakes have been recorded since midnight on Saturday, with the most powerful of these with a magnitude of 4.6, occurring at a depth of 37 kilometers, the report said. The quakes indicate that the eruption continues unabated, said Eduardo Suarez, a seismologist at the National Geographic Institute. Meanwhile, La Palma's airport is still open, according to INA, its operator, which noted that it is no longer served by international and regional airlines due to the high level of ash in the air. Air traffic on the other major tourist islands of the Canary Islands, Tenerife, Fuerteventura, Gran Canaria, or Lanzarote, is running as usual, the operator said. In just 24 hours, this wash, known as wash number 3, is currently moving over previous casts, and has relentlessly destroyed houses, farms, and infrastructure in its 900-meter route. This is the river of lava that arose from the mouth that opened on the northwest flank of the main cone of the volcano. Miguel Angel Morcundi, the technical director of PVALCA, indicated late yesterday afternoon that the reactivation of this wash heading southwest is located about 300 meters in a straight line from Las Norias. It is now advancing towards the Camino Anacito and the area known as Las Majadas, with increasing proximity to the access road to Puerto Neas. Seismicity continues in the same depths and areas, especially in Villa de Mazo and Fuencaliente. The scientific committee has emphasized though that there are no surface earthquakes, registering a decrease in earthquakes of magnitude 4.0. Despite this, they have warned of the possibility of more earthquakes with intensities of 6.0 magnitude, and the probability of small landslides in sloping areas. Another of the lava flows, the one that has already devoured a large part of the La Laguna neighborhood, continues to grow in height, and its overflow into the ocean seems imminent. Around 10,000 visitors are expected to arrive in La Palma this weekend, something which has provoked an immediate reaction from PVALCA. Due to the devastation caused by the lava, roads are limited on the island, and yesterday, Friday 29, the decision was made by PVALCA to recommend that the General Highway LP3, through Tajuya, is only for the use of heavy vehicles and public transport. Homes on the island of La Palma have been left covered in ash as the Cumbre Vieja volcano continues to erupt. Last week, authorities warned people living near the volcano to stay indoors because of the ash. They said the air quality was extremely unfavorable due to high levels of small particles in the air. Advertisement. On Wednesday, cascades of red-hot lava tumbled into the Atlantic Ocean, causing plumes of white smoke and building a platform of volcanic rock. But unlike the first time the lava reached the ocean just over a month ago, authorities have said there is no need for residents to stay indoors. There are few people living in the affected area, which mostly features banana plantations. When the volcano began erupting, authorities feared a reaction between the superheated lava and seawater could cause powerful explosions and toxic gas clouds. A man died during the last major eruption on the island 50 years ago after inhaling such gases. On Tuesday, La Palma's council said seismic activity around the eruption site had been decreasing, along with the emissions of toxic sulfur dioxide, meaning the air quality remained good across most of the island. The Canary Islands Volcanic Emergency Plan, PVALCA, said the lava flows had crossed onto roads toward the northeast, engulfing areas that were in the past untouched. Before this, La Laguna had already been evacuated 3 times since September 19. Lava flows covered around 860 acres of farmland in La Palma, including at least 500 acres of banana trees and 150 acres of vineyards, the local government said. An additional 1,020 acres of farmland outside of La Palma were completely covered in ash and runoffs, it added. The losses are devastating in the short term for La Palma's economy, which is heavily reliant on agriculture, namely banana exports. The eruptions caused between $620 million and $800 million worth of damages to houses and facilities, including the soccer field. The Spanish government has allocated around $395 million in aid to fund replacements for houses, infrastructure, and businesses that were lost because of the eruptions. But the residents feel the money has been slow to arrive as it filters through various layers of the regional government. The Canarian government has arranged hotel rooms and housing facilities for evacuees, but fewer than 500 people have used them. Most people have taken refuge in the homes of friends or relatives. On Thursday, a 4.5 magnitude earthquake shook La Palma in what was the strongest recorded tremor since volcanic eruptions began. The quake was one of around 60 recorded overnight, according to Spain's National Geographic Institute. Despite the risks, volunteers have been working tirelessly to clear roads and uncover buildings. The Spanish Navy has been brought in to help. Video footage taken by Juanma Hernandez, who lives on La Palma, shows workers wearing face masks to protect themselves as they desperately dig out homes. Juanma said, "If anyone wants to know how much ash has been left near the La Palma volcano, watch this video. It's brutal. Clearing the roads is an important task as the ash is preventing vehicles from moving around the island." One viewer Dave said, "Oh my lord, that's infinite work, snow melts but this." Another one said, "I had not seen such a catastrophe in at least a decade since the 2011 tsunami in Japan. I hope the island can recover from this." A child's swing. A fountain in a courtyard. A tray of glasses abandoned under the duress of escape. All will disappear as a blizzard of dark ash blows from a volcano on La Palma Island and drifts to the ground inch by inch, foot by foot. Inside the exclusion zone, there is destruction by lava as well as burial in a sepulchre of black snow. A living room furnished with a hammock sits empty in the final hours before an implacable tongue of molten rock crushes an entire house. Whether the end comes from lava or from ash, homes and fields located below the Cumbre Vieja volcano face annihilation in slow motion. Now, evacuated residents line up in cars and trucks on the zone's edge, awaiting permission to make escorted trips home to rescue their dearest possessions, or at least see their endangered properties. Human time and geological time were brought into sync by the volcano. What once seemed a given, the land beneath people's feet, becomes as fluid and unpredictable as the lives the eruption threw into tumult. The creep of the lava, the buildup of ash, are matched by the growing anguish of the men and women whose way of life is being erased. Silence would reign in the exclusion zone if it weren't for what residents have named the beast. The volcano's constant roar makes conversation almost impossible, nearly drowns out both the barking of abandoned dogs and the murmur of a flock of pigeons circling the sky in search of a coop that no longer exists. Another sound, families weeping as they are accompanied by police to witness their homes as they succumb.